This is an instructional video on how to build a fire for beginners. I'm not a survival instructor in any capacity. There are many ways to make a fire. This is just the one that works best for me. Should you choose to try this, follow every step in this video in order. Always be safe. The steps covered in this video are: find wood, break the wood down, set our platform and brace up, prepare our tinder, light, and then build the fire. First, we're going to look for wood. We want to choose trees that are dead. Some signs of a dead tree are the absence of leaves, flaking bark, and, most importantly, the wood underneath is dry and brittle, not wet and springy. We can also look for trees that have fallen over. We just need to make sure they're not lying completely on the ground. Now that we have a tree, we need to break it up. But first, we need to take the limbs off before we can cut it into smaller sections. Normally, I would use an axe and a saw to delimb and then cut the tree, but since this tree is small, I can use the crook of a live tree and leverage to break it down to length. Many people may not think to bring an axe or a saw. This is to illustrate that there are other ways to break down a tree. However you do it, make sure that you're processing the wood into smaller sections that are easier to handle. Now we are going to look for squaw wood. Squaw are the dead branches at the base of a tree. They are quick to get and easy to break down. Only get dry wood that snaps off easily. Now we need to break down our squaw. There are many ways to do this, but all that matters is that you end up with separate piles of sticks the size of pencil lead, sticks the size of pencils, and sticks the size of your thumb. You can see here that I'm just pulling the small sticks off. These are bundles of prep. Your bundles should be at least 6 inches around. Remember to always get more prep than you think you need. This is our tinder. Moss can work, but you need a lot more than is shown here. A cotton ball soaked in Vaseline is much better. Whatever you use, make sure it is airy and hair-like. You can see it is sitting on a brace, that is, a flat piece of wood with a taller piece of wood sitting on the back. Here, I'm shaving small pieces off of my ferro rod. This will help to create lots of sparks in my tinder. When I'm ready, I strike down the rod, slowly, with a lot of pressure. My tinder lit immediately. Yours may take a few tries. Next, we can grab some of our pencil lead prep, fan it out, and hold it above the fire at an angle. We can also just lay it on the brace. After that, we can grab some more of our pencil lead and lay it on top, perpendicular to the stuff we already laid down. Once our pencil lead has started to take, we'll move up to our pencil-sized prep. We'll just lay this on top of the stuff that's already going, with more laid on top of it perpendicular, like in the last step. If we notice our fire is smoking a lot or is starting to go out, we can just lift up our brace, allowing our fire to suck a lot more air in. Now that the fire is looking pretty healthy again, we can throw the rest of our pencil prep on. Now that our pencil prep is going strong, we can start to throw our thumb-sized prep on, making sure our fire gets adequate air to get this bigger stuff lit by lifting up the brace. Now we can line our fire with logs. Thank you for watching, and remember, get way more prep than you need, get dry wood, and follow all of the steps in order.